Hey, look at your cam. It looks beautiful now.
Hey. Welcome everybody to Drunkards and Dragons Misstrem, episode 26. Our group had just gotten back. We were asked to go check into a family who had disappeared, or at least the father. Or no, it was the whole family that disappeared, right? I hadn't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, the father was the only one that was.
Well,
No, everybody thought it was the whole family. You guys found the father.
yeah, we found the father. We found the Faja.
And you use your potion of revivification.
And we helped save him, and then we went off and found the family and fought this Night Witch, and luckily Ildren used his polymorph spell, turned her into a frog, and then we ended up destroying her. She did, however, suck some life out of the kid. We were able to save him. And then once we got back to the village, we met up with Seltin, our Blue Dragon buddy.
Soul Train.
Met up in the Soul Train. And he wants us to go on an adventure with him. So we ended last episode in the room speaking with him. And now we're trying to decide what we're gonna do.
Ignore the giant dude. There we go. I forgot to add his token. That's what he looks like.
Cool.
Just yeah. So yeah, I believe it was like the last thing he said to you was he was going to head to Hardsham, and he asked if you wanted to come with him.
And we said,
I don't know. What'd you guys say?
I say we do it. We haven't.
Yes.
We actually haven't worked with him for a long time. We've been away.
Wait, what was the other quest we were offered though? Weren't we offered something else too?
Yeah, to find out why people were disappearing. And then you
and
killed the thing that was making the people disappear.
And some specific island that I have to go to eventually.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
And you got information that there's another Luxildon.
Yes, a female. One more female. The last
My long lost
female.
one. We will repopulate.
The last melon.
Well, I say that we owe you at least that to go with you. You know, us blue guys gotta stick together.
He does not.
I
Sounds
mean,
racist.
He agrees. He's like, yeah, sure.
well, you know,
We're stick together, so I'll come too, I guess.
Well, I will let you decide over this. My cart is outside, and
Your cock is outside.
he said cart.
Shouldn't it be attached?
well, I believe
It's dragon anatomy. They ain't weird.
if we can just finish up our business that we have here, then I think that we'll be able to. We shall go with you.
Okay. But first things first, I'm the realist. No, but seriously, we should put the dragon egg into the keyhole thing before we forget.
Oh, yes.
You have an undead dude in there right now.
No, we gotta take him out. And then we gotta tell no, you're gonna tell him, here's an egg, you're gonna hold it inside this cold place. I know it doesn't really bother you, but it bothers you, so sorry you're gonna have to stay in this cold place with this egg for a while.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Exactly. I'll just go right back in.
But we should probably do it when the guy's not in here. Unless he left already.
Probably.
Yeah, he already left. He literally already walked out.
Alright, let's do it.
You guys told him that you had a dragon egg, right?
Oh yeah, we told him. Yeah.
Yeah, and he looked at it and he's like, oh.
He's like, yeah.
And he
this
told
is
us.
a dragon egg.
Oh, that's.
He told us where to put it. He told us.
Yeah, you need to bury it in snow, and it should hatch at some time, depending on how old the egg is.
Dude, I'm gonna go snuggle this egg.
How this thing is though. We're just gonna open the door up.
What are you guys
doing?
doing?
I need you. We're gonna put the door handle down and get this egg in there.
So you put the door handle into what? The wall? What do? You can do it on any flat surface.
We moved this chair out of the way. This chair right here.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Well, did we leave him in the desert area or the?
He wanted like the tropical.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
S,
he's at like I
tropical
think.
S.
What is he? I think he's at the island right now.
Yeah, the island.
You have him on set to the
Yeah,
island.
Now we're gonna switch him to the snowy tundra. So he might not be too happy. I mean, he's undead, so it doesn't really bother him cold wise.
He does kind of
Nice.
owe us. We have spared him, so at least he could do a babysit
What
for
was
us
his
for a
name?
bit.
Oh, I have it over here. Sorry. All right, so you
Give us
put
some of
the.
our traveler's clothes.
Okay, so do you just put it into the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait, no, that's wrong notes. Hold on. Hey, so you put it against the wall, opening it up. It leads you into the center of this nice tropical island. It's quite a small island. The edges are surrounded with like beach, and then the center has like a few trees and stuff, palm trees. And then it's like the very outside of where the room ends, but it doesn't look like it ends, but you know it ends. It's very much like a holographic room. Is like ocean water, and there you see your undead friend just chilling. He's kind of just like laying in the sand, looking up. He goes, "Oh, hey, what's up?"
Hey, we have a quest of sorts for you.
I mean, I haven't done a quest in a long time, but sure.
More of a favor. Yes. We are gonna have to change your accommodations though. Hopefully you didn't get too used to this paradise.
I mean, it's hard to tell really how time passes in here. It's a little bit weird. But yeah, sure. What do you need me to do?
Well, come on out. We need to change your setting.
He walks out. I don't know where his token is right now. I'm looking for it, but so
All right,
just say he's there.
we're gonna change it to the icy tundra.
Chink, chink, chink.
Yeah. So you rotate it, and it just like, like it clicks, and you get to icy tundra.
Okay.
You do that.
It's like
You have to
like
take it
Doctor
off when you do that.
Strange door.
All right.
And then
Enix is gonna bring it in. All right, dig a hole. Let's bury this bitch.
Walking in here, it is immediately different. It is extremely cold,
No, it's not.
uncomfortable. Anubis, you're fine with it. But it's kind of like the way it looks. It kind of looks like it's on like the lower part of a mountain. There's a bunch of like trees everywhere. It's snowing heavily. It kind of feels like you're in the middle of a blizzard, but it's not.
My kind of weather.
It's pretty bad. The undead walks in. He's just like, undead don't really feel temperature, so it's not that bad.
All right. Well, we've got this
It feels fine to
special
me.
item.
I have,
It's an egg.
I'm a blue dragon, so doesn't bother me either.
Just chilling, bro.
Roll a
We're just
deception
chilling.
check.
But no, he has
It
his.
does bother you a lot.
Well, he has the +1 cold resistant light
Oh,
armor.
you do. Never mind. It doesn't bother you at all.
That's right, but they don't have to. He's just telling him. It's 'cause of
As
his-
far as you guys can tell, it does not bother Enix at all.
I'm a home.
Yeah,
I'm a home in any weather.
What does he have +1 of? What is
He
it?
has
a ring or
+1
something?
armor of cold resistance.
Oh,
Hmm.
armor. I'm gonna just say in Draconic over to him and just be like, without that armor, you'd be freezing your ass off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without your mom, you'd be freezing yours.
The undead does not seem to speak Draconic, and he's kind of just looking around. So why do you guys need the cold?
Well, are you familiar with the chicken?
Like any specifics?
Well, one that sits on an egg until it hatches.
I think I've heard of those before.
Well,
Bog, 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 bog.
you are going to be our chicken.
Oh, his name is Rajax. That's what it is. There you
Yeah,
go.
it
Lord
is.
of Skulls, Rajax.
Rajax.
That's his name.
Rajax, we
The
have
chicken.
an egg here that we need you to watch over for us as we go about our travels.
Be our hen, as per se.
Yes. So we'll show him the egg. As Enix can sit down to start digging a hole. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make a nest of sorts out of the snow. You're gonna sit in it.
I believe he told you it needed to. I think he told you the specifics, which was it needed to be buried under at least 2 feet of snow.
Yeah. Okay, well I'm gonna dig.
4 feet of snow.
I'm gonna turn my hand into a shovel.
You can't do that, but you can just dig with it.
I'm just gonna dig with him.
Yeah, easily
I'm
enough.
just gonna spread up all the snow. I'm gonna pick up
There's
all my
one of you is a barbarian, the other has a metal hand.
You
I'm
know
not
what?
gonna make you guys roll for this.
I'm just gonna put my fire sword in there and melt the snow a little bit. We're just gonna let it go deep. And we'll shove it down in.
Yeah, the steam is like hissing and stuff, and all the snow is like hissing as it hits the fire blade, and then it like turns into steam, but then immediately into like snow again at the edge of it. So yeah, using that you can very easily dig like a hole.
We'll put it in.
Yeah, and you take out the dragon egg, which have you guys seen the eggs from Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Okay, imagine those but made of silver and like bigger, and that's kind of what it looks like.
Okay.
Do we have sending stones, or is that in a different party?
Or
that's in the home game.
That's the first game we played.
Why did I think that? Okay.
Can we buy some?
It's not like you guys have a magic user on your team or anything. Could make stuff, but doesn't want to do that, I guess. Okay, so you guys bury it. So
bury it. Wait, is there a way that he can contact us outside of the?
Nope. This thing hatches. It's just gonna be him.
It's gonna be him and the dragon.
It doesn't hatch fully formed. It hatches as like a wormling size.
Yeah.
Which is like the size of a dog, which is pretty big, but it's small for a dragon.
Wait, what kind of dog? Like a Chihuahua dog, or like a German Shepherd, or like a Wolfhound?
Like a medium-sized dog is probably what it's going to be like. That's the size of the egg right now.
What do silver dragons eat? Undead?
Oh God, I don't know the specifics.
Hey Google, what is the...
What'd you get? I'll give, if Enix is rolling it, he has advantage because was raised in dragon nobility.
17.
Yeah.
Plus advantage.
I got a 17.
That's a 2.
What do you want? History?
Nature for
nature.
Oh, nature.
For if Enix is rolling it, he gets advantage because he was raised in a house of dragon nobility, and they learn a lot about dragons in those houses.
15.
Yeah, Atum and Enix, you both know that usually silver dragons will hunt wild game. They like to hunt because they have very good eyesight.
Mm.
You also know that silver dragons are one of the most likely dragons to talk to humans when they're in polymorphed form. They're very social. They like to be friends with humans. They're one of the few dragons that view negatives about their draconic bodies. Like they're like, sometimes being a big dragon is bad. They understand that being a dragon isn't always awesome, which is very rare for dragons. So
cool.
Yeah. You also know that it takes 100 years for it to mature out of a wormling. For a long time.
That's right. We'll have a dragon for at least 60
years. We're gonna find a dungeon. We're gonna find a dungeon to just time travel us through, and then we'll be done quicker.
Never thought that. So that's a great idea.
That's a dumb idea.
That's the best idea you've had yet.
Right. You bury the egg. What do you do now?
All right.
Take care of this egg. That's all you got. When it hatches, we'll be back.
Okay. I guess I'll sit here. And
cool.
He starts to like go off a few feet from where the egg is, and he starts to like he's making a little hut for himself. He's building an igloo, basically.
I give him one of my old shields so he can have like a sled to sled around and have fun with.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'll take that.
Can I make a scroll of message that he could use?
like similar to what Seltin used to contact you?
Yeah.
That would take some time, but that's something you could possibly do. Interplanar messaging can be a little difficult. Seltin was on the same plane as you.
Yeah.
We could just open the door like once a week and.
Hey, how's my?
Hey, how's it going?
So I've been working with that mechanical hummingbird Enix has. Is it or not Enix Ildren? Has it? Have I learned any of its function, or is it literally just a hummingbird?
It's starting to act on its own without you doing anything. Kind of like it's its own creature.
Okay.
So, no.
Well, I will tell you, we will check in with you every stop that see how things are coming along.
Okay.
Hopefully, when it attaches, it does not eat you. I don't think it has a taste for the undead, but
I mean, I could straight up smother a baby dragon.
Well, I know,
if I needed to.
We hope that you would not do that.
I mean, I'm not, but like if it comes at me.
We have a friend who would take that not very...
I won't kill a baby dragon.
Oh, we appreciate that.
Okay, we'll see ya.
Right,
Bye.
Don't forget about me.
I leave.
Yeah, you just walk out.
I pull the handle up before they all get out. And then I put it back on. Just kidding.
Yeah. So you guys walk out.
Yep.
And it's a lot warmer inside this small room than it is in there.
All right.
What are you guys doing now?
Well, do we have to finish anything up here? Are we done with everything here? Quest-wise?
You could rest.
Yeah, we probably should.
Technically,
rest.
I think you rested last time. I don't remember. So we're just gonna say.
Oh yeah, no, we rested because I'm full hit points again. So.
Yeah. So it's the morning. That was your morning activity. What do you guys do now?
Go to the cart, I guess. Well, I guess we could have like breakfast or something.
Let's get some food and then let's go meet Seltin.
As you guys walk down, you see Gallon in the corner, and he's flagging you down. He's like waiting for you to come sit with him.
So
over here,
brother.
in the corner, right over there. That's one of his teammates. That's not him.
No, I'm talking to this guy.
Yeah. You approach him, and he's like,
Yes.
The boss needs to speak to you.
Me? Oh, special.
Well, to your group.
Where is he?
He literally has not moved from the position since you guys have come back.
Yeah. Hey, supposed to talk
He
to
just stands on top of it.
So Phoenix is up there too. As you guys come over there, you see Gallon kind of sitting down with like a drink and a finished meal in front of him. As you approach, he goes, I know we talked about being friends earlier, and so I finally have a thing for you to do. It is outside of town though, quite a ways. Well, not too far, but
Yes.
What is this thing you need us to do?
Wait, being friends is mutual, right? Means that...
Yes. I have a job for you that you can get paid for.
Hmm.
We need done.
What do you need done?
Near the South Column. Between the South Column and Thristleville, we've had a few shipments going through the Green Stretch. We are transferring supplies for a reason that, no offense, is not needed to be known by you. And shipments have been going missing. And people have not been returning from making these shipments. We need these supplies moved fast. So if you are heading up there, we would like for you to investigate while they're going past and deal with the problem to make sure it does not continue to be a problem.
Was it a witch? We already took care of that problem.
It was in the green, so the Green Stretch is on the other side of the Zelud Woods.
She could travel around. I mean, she gets around, what I heard.
So, from where he said, between the South Column and Thristleville would be this part of the Green Stretch.
Sure.
And you guys are all in Merc's Rest right here. So it would be probably around that spot.
And he wants to go to...
He wants to go to Hartram, which is up here.
Okay, so it's on our way.
Yeah, no matter where you go, you have to pass through that area.
Well, we are headed in that direction. We can look into it for you, but I will say that we will not be able to return immediately.
Oh, we are not staying here. Me and my group have business to attend to. Where will you be going so we can make contact?
We'll get in touch with you. We have ran into each other several times. I'm sure that you seem to not have an issue finding us.
That is true. We will be sending a person to watch over you.
We do not need to be watched over.
You probably will not see them. But just know, we have our eyes out.
Yes, well, and so do we.
And make sure if you do deal with the problem, you provide proof. Just
proof of the problem.
If you can't,
like
proof that you
fingers, head, anything like that.
If you can acquire that, that would be greatly appreciated.
Well, you would think that your shipments getting there on time would be proof enough.
That will also help.
But
if you complete it and talk to us before we are able to send another shipment. Of course, you're allowed to keep anything you find, though if you do find our shipments, that would be nice for you to tell us about that. There are supplies and weapons, nothing magical or too interesting.
So the one you have sent to watch over us could not provide you with those answers that we had completed it, or is that
you
not
guys
what
have a
they
knack
do?
for escaping our view sometimes. I would not be surprised if he is not able to keep track with you.
Yes, you are not known to hang with the smartest of people, so yeah, that's true.
And yet, I'm friends with you. So I guess you're right about that.
Friends is a word that you keep saying.
We'll discuss payment when the mission is done. But just know that you will be paid well.
If we choose to do it, that is.
It is true. It is not required, but it would be great in furthering our relationship.
Yes, well, we have only now decided that we would consider it, so we will look into it at least, at the very least, for you.
And that is appreciated.
My friend.
We're going to get along together so well.
Yes.
Well, have fun. That is all I needed.
All right.
We will be leaving.
Okay. Hey, buddy. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he gets up and heads back as soon as you guys leave. As his entourage.
Enix is going to stick around for just a second.
No, okay.
Turn off my car lights real quick. I'll be right back.
Look, man, we're going to take care of this for you, all right? I know that Ildren is maybe, not very happy with you. But
I wonder why. Honestly, me and him have had nothing but.
When you throw your paper dragon at him, and that's
It was not paper. It was an illusion.
Yeah, whatever.
It became from paper. I still have that book. It is quite handy. Sadly, I lost the dragon, but it was worth it.
What else has it got in there?
A few undead. A beholder.
Sounds like a book I may get my hands on.
Sure.
Or my hands. Ha! Look!
Goodbye, goodbye, Stumpy.
He pulls out I got an upgrade.
I saw it. She does quite well.
He whips out the dagger, makes the dagger pop out. Watch where your guy better watch where he's going. Never know.
He just pulls out one of the guns. I think, yeah, he has one of the guns. He just pulls out a gun and just places it on the table. I see. I am quite impressed.
All right, I'm gonna grab the gun.
Okay. Oh fuck. Roll a dexterity check. Fuck.
Oh, I rolled it with advantage on accident. 16.
I'm taking the one on the left. We always do it when you.
Oh wait, was that not? That was
rolled it
advantage.
with advantage.
I did. Yep. Sorry.
Okay. He rolled a 7 plus 5. So, as he goes to reach for it, you grab it. What do you do with it? Do you
Thanks. Is this payment ahead of time? I appreciate it. It'll go good with my, and I'll stick it in my pocket.
Consider it a... Make a persuasion check, actually. Make a persuasion check. I'll make a persuasion check with advantage because you won that duel. No, you don't need it. Okay. It's basically a flintlock pistol, by the way, just so you know.
All right.
He says, I will say that was quite skillful. Consider it a token of trust. I'll allow you to keep it. If you find the crates, they may have more in them, but I would recommend not taking too much, as we do need them. We have our own plans, which hopefully you'll be privy to soon.
Yep, sure will. Yep. We got plans too. We're that
you
kind
have
of group.
one bullet for the way it's loaded, but you have no other ammo for it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just remember I have it.
You also don't know how to use a gun.
Yeah, I have no idea what it. I don't even know what it is really. I've kind of seen them, but
no, you've seen Anubis use one because Anubis knows how to use a gun.
Oh, that's right.
He got
was trained.
Yeah,
that's right.
He has firearm proficiency.
I'm gonna go give it to him.
Okay. He hands you a flintlock pistol, which you know from your training is worse than the gun you have. Because it shoots one bullet. Yours has like a 4 barrel. So you have 4
I'm gonna look at it and just smile at him.
Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah, dumbass just left it on the table. I took it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put it to you somehow.
All right.
I kind of just like finger it, like 2-finger it, and just like, set it in my bag.
Just this loaded flintlock pistol, and the hammer pulled back, and just like, okay.
Yep.
All right. What do you guys do?
Phoenix walks up to Children. Don't worry, buddy. I got a little jab in on him. I took his thing. You know. What is it called, Anubis?
A flintlock?
Flintlock. Took it. That's one. That's one up. One for us.
What are you guys doing?
-1 for him.
Stupid.
-1.
What are you guys doing? Just tell me that, please.
That means we're up by 2, I guess. One.
Head to the cart. Head to the cart.
Okay. As you guys walk outside the tavern, you see... Fuck, I literally just went away from her name.
Hey, buddy. Hey, how
you
are
see somebody from the hands, or the healers of the all gods. It is the female, which her name is over here. Yeah, Ellis.
Hello, over here. Oh, I mean...
Ellis.
Oh,
I nudge his shoulder. It's Ellis.
They're not there anymore. But you see, Elise. She's a female half-elf. She is
Ellis.
No, it's Elise. I meant Elise. Is it Ellis?
Damn it.
Elise. We'll go with Elise.
Elise. She is of a cleric of Pelagus, which you would know. Ildren, because he also wears the same one. She comes up and she says, we were able to come up with a
Did she disappear?
reward. Oh, no, that wasn't her. That was the family. We'll say she's there. I don't have a token for it.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, well, it's a
But
plus.
that was the family that was still there, so I had to make them go.
Pleasure to see you.
She goes, we have come up with a reward for your group, and she pulls out like this something wrapped in cloth, and she hands it to you.
All right, Ildren will take it.
Okay. Opening it up, you see a mirror. She goes, we had Unlag make it, or Unlag had made this a while ago, and we decided it was more of use to you than we could use it. And if you check your inventory, it's a mirror of scrying.
What is that?
So it's in your journal.
Oh, my journal? Okay.
We have not really
not
found a
my
use for it
journal.
since it was created. But we hope that your group might be able to find something to use it for. Basically, once per day you can cast a scrying spell with a few... It's a little bit more limited than the scrying spell, but it's kind of similar to it.
It's a scrying spell.
So I can look in. You can look in the mirror and see what is happening in a given location for a minute. So we can keep checking in on our.
I will say there. So do you know the way the scrying spell works is it sends a sensor there, and that sensor can be detected by anything that can see invisible creatures.
No, but could we use this to look in on our egg?
No, it has to be on the same plane.
Has to be on the
It's the
same
same
plane?
limit as the scrying spell.
Yeah.
But it can be used to look on other people.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Sneaky. Peeping Tom toy. Okay.
Other than that, she.
Yeah.
Well, that is sadly all we were able to produce. But thank you for saving Rixon.
Of course.
It was our pleasure. Pelagus led us there, and he blessed us in being able to complete that.
Okay, you guys. Yeah. Other than that, she says bids farewell and she goes back to her tent with her group. Okay. Yeah. So you guys look for the cart?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So looking around, it's pretty easy to find. It's a very fancy cart that is pulled by 2 horses. It looks like something like a royal would be pulled in. You see that there's currently like the carriage driver, I forgot what they're called, is sitting on top, kind of just waiting. And he looks over and he sees you and he goes, "Oh, are you here for Lucius?"
Not here for Malfoy.
He kind of gives a knock on the cart and out comes Lucius Siltrus Belmont, which is Seltin.
Yeah.
But that's his royal name. So you are... you decided to agree?
Yes, of course. We do have to make a stop on the...
That is fine. I am in no rush. Sadly, you will not be able to ride into the cart. But...
It's fine. I just pat Spike as I'm riding him. So just...
And when we sleep, you're not allowed to sleep in the cart either for reasons. But...
He sleeps in the nude.
This cart is enchanted to only allow me to enter. And my
let me
assistant.
try. I hop off. Try to enter the door.
It's kind of like as you try to like enter, it's like a force field is pushing you back. Also, you can't really like see inside the cart. It's all like kind of black, like it would, kind of similar to how the door is when you open it. You can't really see inside of it too much, and then you enter, and it's like So you get the sense that it's probably like another type of like planar thing.
Stupid magic.
It's probably bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, you assume.
Probably just safe for those of us with royal blood. But I'll get it. I'll stay out of your territory. I mean, I could probably just walk through it.
You are incredibly understanding, my friend.
Yes, gotta stick together.
He gestures to the carriage driver. This is my assistant, Julius Sanctum. He knows everything, so...
It was a pleasure to meet you, Julius.
He's trusted with me. Don't question him too closely. He does not like it.
I'll only question him from far away.
I am glad you can be understanding. Here's what they look like, actually. I forgot I had them copied down. That's him, and then that's his assistant.
What is this? I can't tell what the assistant looks
Hey, how long have you been his assistant?
He has been my assistant for a few months. I would recommend you do not question him further. You know all you need to know.
We've known this guy forever. We go way back. Me and him.
He knows everything already.
Yeah, so you know. Way back.
Shall we be going? And he goes back into the cart.
Yes, please.
All right, we'll head out.
Actually, I think I have everybody. I just need to copy them. So.
On the road again.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Yeah. So it's going to take quite a while to get to Hartrim. So, and most of it's road travel. Hold on, I have to listen.
Double time. March.
Double time.
Okay. So, do you guys have anything you want to do while you travel? Besides stop and look for that one thing, but anything besides that? Because you're going to be passing through the South Column again, which is kind of like a small city built around a giant watchtower. And then you have the Thurstville, which you've been through. That was when the Luna Festival was.
Can I work on the scroll to a message thing that he can use to contact me on the way out?
Yeah, that's going to cost money. So you need to get supplies for that. So before you leave, you're going to have to spend about 50 gold in supplies for it.
Okay, I can do that.
Can you make sending stones or whatever? The Bluetooth.
That's gonna take. Those are magic items, so that takes a while. This is like a consumable, so it's not as much.
So do they have like a blacksmith or
here?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you need? Yeah, there's a few blacksmiths.
I'm just gonna make some more bullets because I don't got many more.
So yeah, you know how to make them. You kind of have to buy the supplies and then make them on your own.
That's okay.
So
how much gold is it gonna cost me to make like 20?
To make 20? Let me check real quick.
26 gold.
I have 8 right now, so I'd like a good stock.
Okay. Pew pew pow.
Just in case.
Okay, it's going to cost you 2 gold to get the supplies to make 20.
Well, that's not a lot. Okay.
Yeah, no, they're
60.
really cheap, but you have to roll to make them.
Okay. Well, let's go for 60. How many dice do I roll?
So that's going to be Tinker Tools, which is going to be, I believe it's Dexterity. We'll go Dexterity.
Dexterity?
Yes. So roll 3 Dexterity checks with proficiency. I'll add Tinker Tools to your, or not with the advantage. Here, let me add it to your thing.
Oh yeah.
Where's Anubis? There it is. And then Ildren's gonna have to make a Arcana check.
Okay.
Oh, I've got double.
I don't know why you have 2. I don't know why I gave you 2.
Magic. Okay.
Delete that one. Okay. So yeah, just roll a Tinker Tools check. Roll 3 of them.
Normal roll.
Okay, pretty good.
15. 8.
22.
Oh, dang, 22.
You are able to make.
Wait, that was only 2 rolls.
You rolled 4.
Ildren did it.
Ildren rolled it.
Okay,
yeah.
Arcana of 8.
Oh yeah, you're able to make 60.
Yes, I've got 60 bullets.
You start making it, and you mess up on your first try of making it. So you're gonna have to buy more supplies in the next town you stop in.
Okay.
You're gonna have to buy 25 more gold of supplies.
Okay.
Because you kind of mess up the first time making it. So that kind of like you work on all those while you're going to the South Column. You arrive in the South Column again. It's like this giant stone tower that is used for signaling, like across the land when it's like under attack or something's in distress. And it has like a small village built around the base of it, so they have supplies if you need them. Buying more on kind of supplies, 25 gold. Does anybody else want to get anything to work on?
Let me see.
Attune, do you have anything you need to?
I don't know. I don't know what I can work on.
You work on? You can ask people here. There's people that travel.
Enix is gonna go. He still has his space book. He's gonna look for a.
Did you learn what language that was in?
No.
I don't think you have. Okay. No, you do. You know what language it's in.
Oh, it's
The Tinkerer told you.
Isn't it Gith?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did know that. He didn't tell me what it said though, right?
It was just a journal about like being a pirate. It was just like these people were just documenting how they just fucked up ships in the astral plane.
Yeah. He's gonna go see if he can find a wizard to sell it to.
Okay, make a investigation check to find a magic user that's traveling, because there's not really too many shops set up here. It's a lot of like tents and stuff. But there's the off chance that you could find a wizard. So you look around. You think you see a wizard, but it's just like an elf dressed in a pointy hat, but he's not actually a magic user. When you go to talk to him, he's like, "No, it's just like a costume," and then he walks away. Other than that, you can't really find any like magic users that are traveling right now.
How about? Is there a tavern or anywhere close?
There is a tavern set up. Yes, that's one of the few buildings that's actually like built.
He's gonna go into the tavern. And if anybody else wants to do anything else, I'm looking for a bard.
Yeah, you walk in and there's you see a half elf playing a sort of like lute, sitting in the corner. Has a hat in front of him with like a few copper pieces in there, not too much.
Hey, buddy.
And yes, hello. Do you have a song request?
I got a proposition for you.
He looks around a little nervously. That depends on what it is. What is the proposition?
You tell tales, right? Like you tell stories and all that such thing.
Yes, I have quite a few.
Well, I got a book here of tales that you have probably never heard. Some that you may never ever come across, but me being, not much of a storyteller, these stories need to be told. If you know what I'm saying.
Yes, I understand. Can I see this book?
Yes, it's full of pirating and
those are always popular, especially on the
there's some pillaging and some other things that they do. Pirates
some
do.
Other ings that they probably do in the book. Yes.
Yeah. It's very close to me, this book, but I'm not a very good storyteller.
Yes, you are one for the story. You are willing to make sacrifices so people can hear these tales. I completely understand.
These tales need to be told.
Can I see this book?
Oh yes, here, hold on. And he pulls it out. First pulls out his porn book. Oh no, I gave that away. Sorry. Never mind. I forgot I traded that. Sorry, I thought I had a different book. Here you go. It's right here.
He kind of takes it and he goes, "Oh, it is in a different language. This is its own story in itself."
Yes.
What language is it in?
You ever heard of the Gith?
I have not.
They are otherworldly. Come from different existences and places far from here.
You see that he's kind of like noting this down on his own separate piece of paper. Gith.
They traveled on ships and pirated and pillaged and probably raped. May not want to
roll a persuasion check with advantage, real quick. That's the way you're playing this. He's very into it.
Persuasion with advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
You see, he's pretty enthralled. You get the sense whatever all the stuff you're saying is working on him. He seems pretty into it.
But it's very close to me, and I can't just give it up for free. But you're the man. I can tell. I can see it in your eye. You were meant to have this book. You were meant to tell.
What do you want for it?
The story. What do you got? What would you
What do you got?
What would you be willing to be the one that tells these stories?
I don't know. Where's my D8s today? I have 14 gold.
I don't want your gold. You gotta have something
That's all I have. I am a bard working in a random tavern in a city where people travel through. That's literally all I have.
Right, I'm giving you something that means something to me. Like, what do you have that means something to you that other people can't enjoy unless the Dragonborn had it?
Why you gotta do this to me, man? He pulls out. It's kind of like a smaller instrument that you haven't seen before, and he goes, "This is comes from the mixed colonies when I was there over across in Desertland.
I got a
it is
buddy. I got a buddy from there.
Well, it's past the mixed colonies in Desert. My bad. But it's a small instrument that you play, and he shows you how to. He shows you kind of basically how to play it. It's a small like instrument that looks like it's carved from a bone, with a few strings in between it. Very similar to that of like a kind of like the lute he's playing or violin, whatever. I don't know. And but it's like a much smaller thing that you can play with one hand. And it has like this weird like thumb attachment he puts on his thumb that you can just like rub across the strings to play it with one hand. And he goes, I have this instrument. It is from my village.
Okay, yeah, I like that. It's a deal.
Yeah. He'll give you this instrument. I haven't come up with a name with it. But just call it like the bone hand violin or something.
Smallest violin.
Is there a place to gamble in this
All right,
town?
you gotta show me again how you played that real quick, so I got it.
Make a intelligent make an intelligence check to see if you can remember how he played it. He's gonna show you again, but this is just.
Oh shit.
Well, take the one on the left. You think you know how exactly this is played?
Yep, I got it.
Don't.
I got it. Careful when I come back. I might take your job.
Oh, that would I have these stories, so I don't think you'll be able to.
That's true.
Have to find somebody to translate them.
Yeah, I knew a guy. Who could read that, but you have to find your own guy.
Behind you in walks fuck, what's your name again? Atum. There we go. Behind you in walks Atum. As Atum, you looking for a place to gamble?
Yeah.
Hey, you see a few people playing a dice, or I think it's a card game, but we play it with dice.
Okay.
They seem to be like just from looking at them, they look like they're workers that are traveling or something, like farmers maybe. And you see both of them are playing this card game.
I approach. I say, "Hello, good sir."
Oh fuck! You see, they look a little
gamble?
bit. They look a little bit shocked by your appearances. You're a quite rare race, very rare. And they say, "How do we know you have money to gamble?"
I just pull out a coin pouch that has 10 gold and I drop it down, looking all cool and shit.
See, they look around and they go, "We'll let you in for a few rounds." So you're versing. It's a one-on-one card game, so you'll just be versing one of them. He'll bet 5 gold.
All right, I'll bet.
Do you have dice with you right now?
No.
Fuck. Okay. I won't look at what you roll then. I'm gonna switch the screens. Do you know how to play this game? I don't know if you were here last time we played it.
No.
Okay, so you roll 3. It's basically like, how would you describe it? You roll 3d6s, and you're trying to get a pair, or like a flush. So like a 4, 5, 6, or like 3 5s.
A straight.
Yeah, or straight, whatever that's called. Sorry, yeah. Flush. You know what I mean.
Flush.
Yahtzee!
Or like all odds or all evens.
Or all the same number?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
And so you roll 3d6, you roll 3d6, but they're cards in like the D&D game. Fuck. And then you can bet more to change one of your cards.